Senator Pat Toomey made a campaign stop in Johnstown this afternoon talking economic and national security, corporate welfare, the coal industry, and his Democratic opponent, Katie McGinty. Toomey painted McGinty as a glaring example of what he called corporate welfare that he's long called a disaster. Toomey said McGinty is to blame for the 2014 closing of the Gamesa windmill factory in Ebensburg and more than 250 jobs that were lost as a result. He says it was McGinty, as Secretary of the Department of Environmental Protection at the time, who made nearly $10 million taxpayer dollars available to open the factory, and McGinty who continued to profit after it failed.
It was for a failed project. It cost taxpayers millions. It wiped out all the jobs that were created. But somehow, this failing business nevertheless managed to reward Katie McGinty for all the taxpayer money she poured into the company by giving her a board seat and paying her more than $500,000 personally.
When Gamesa's Ebensburg factory closed in 2014, another larger Gamesa facility in Bucks County also closed, taking more than 500 jobs with it. Toomey says it was then that McGinty was appointed to its parent company's board. But McGinty, on the defense, we spoke to her at Ag Progress Days less than an hour after Toomey's stop in Johnstown, and she pointed blame at Toomey, saying he's the reason why the factory closed and the jobs were lost.
He turned his back on those companies and helped to lead the charge to take away tax cuts for renewable energy manufacturers. Those were good jobs. Tax cuts helped to keep them profitable and growing those jobs. And why Pat Toomey would go hard charging against tax cuts is beyond me, but the effect was clear. He hurt Pennsylvania's own businesses.
McGinty said she and the DEP were proud leaders in the renewable energy space. She says they were good manufacturing jobs that would have kept $1 billion of new investment and 3,000 jobs if it weren't for the cuts.